Tyler Lake. I'm Larissa Ford.
And I'm Matt Heger. Welcome to Laker Shenanigans.
So Matt, how do you feel about people blocking the hallway, possibly trying to catch that extra smooch?
I don't mind the whole holding hands and hugging kind of thing, but the making out can get a little gross.
I know what you mean, Matt. Like, get a room, you two. This is known as public display affection, or PDA, and we've been talking to different Prior Lake students to see what their opinions are on the subject.
Students and staff have given notice to the PDA here at Prior Lake High School.
My opinion on PDA is that I'm okay with students holding hands when they're walking down the hallways. However, when they're making out at the locker bays, it's pretty disgusting. And guess what? Yes, we can all see you, and everybody knows that you're dating. We don't want to see it.
Holding hands is okay, but making out, a bit much.
Well, PDA, honestly, it ranges from the time period of the year. During homecoming, we see a lot of it. Just before prom, we see a lot of it. And it's really pretty gross, actually. Nobody really wants to see it.
It's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still kind of bad, especially when people are making out.
Thank you for your input, Prior Lake.
I agree that what goes on in our hallway isn't always pleasing. Well, on a lighter note, have you ever taken speech class, Matt?
No, I always get too nervous to be under all that pressure while giving a speech. Let's go see what other students are thinking about the class.
Speech class is a great way to get an English credit, and students have many favorite parts of the class.
My favorite part about speech class is speaking in front of large groups. I feel like I really exceed in that part of my life.
My favorite part about speech class is Straggy because she rocks.
I like teaching speech class because I get to really know my students, and it's fun to see them overcome one of Americans' greatest fears, which is public speaking.
I took speech class because I heard it was a great class. It was an English credit.
Ms. Straggy and her students have advice for the future speech students.
My advice for future speech students would be save your tinkle tardies because you only have a few.
Oh, my advice would be to go ahead and take some chances, appropriate chances. Just be prepared, don't be afraid, and be brave.
Speech is a great class that many students should consider taking.
Wow, those guys have some guts. Good job, guys. Remember, if you ever get nervous, imagine your audience is in their underwear.
Hopefully nobody is slacking off in Straggy's class. This is the time of year that seniors seem to lose their interest in learning and their grades start to drop. This is known as a senior slide, and this time of year is the worst.
Most seniors have a hard time paying attention in school once they are accepted to a college, resulting in what is known as the senior slide.
Yes, I do admit to senior sliding.
Do I admit to senior sliding? Yes, I do.
Kind of stopped caring after first quarter. It just kind of went downhill from there.
I sort of admit to a senior slide. I can't really say it's a senior slide, mainly because I feel like I've been on it for the past 4 years, and it really hasn't gotten any better. It's more of a downhill slope for me. No, don't yell at me. You know what I hear.
Advice I'd give to juniors is just pay attention in class and not slack. And if you have a choice, don't take physics because it's really hard unless you like it.
Just have fun your last year. Try and keep your grades at a passing level, I guess.
I'd say mostly just to have fun rather than do all your work because it's your last year.
I usually see senior slide quite a bit, usually when the weather gets warm. They don't want to be in school anymore and everybody kind of wants to be done. They're into the colleges and the next part of their life, but it's really important that they finish up strong and, you know, scholarship time, so a lot of times it's important to make sure that they keep their GPAs up for future scholarships and such.
Well, there you have it, juniors. Make sure to try really hard next year. Let's be real, you're really not.
That was a message for you seniors out there. Don't start slacking off even though it feels like you're already out.
Yeah, I agree with you, Larissa. It's tough to keep your grades up without any motivation.
But I'm sure Karina Swigum had some motivation to win the Miss Minnesota Outstanding Teen competition. She leaves for Miss America Most Outstanding Teen August 7th.
You know who else has motivation, Larissa?
Who?
The robotics team, they won first place at the Denver competition.
Nice robot work, guys. Keep up the hard work, everyone, and don't lose hope in your dreams.
Have an amazing weekend, and thanks for watching this week's Laker Shenanigans.